10 celebrities caught flirting with their crush. There's nothing like a romantic spark, and in this video things are about to get pretty mushy as we go over some of the best live interviews and meetups showing celebrities reacting to having their crush on stage with them. If you're someone who's always wondered how celebrities react when they come into contact with their crush, well, spoiler alert, it turns out celebrities are just pretty much like everyone. But again, there's nothing as awesome as seeing them losing it when they spot their crush. With that said, ladies and gentlemen, here are 10 celebrity reactions to catching their crush live. Take a back seat, relax, as we dive right in. Charlize Theron and Michael B. Jordan. Now the first on our list is Charlize Theron, the star from the 2020 movie, The Old Guard. While on The Helen Show, Charlize Theron is asked about her life as a single lady and made to play a game with other celebrities she would consider as love interests. For most of the male celebrities brought up on screen, she doesn't seem to react in any way until Michael B. Jordan shows up on the screen. The whole thing seems to go on pretty well until Helen pretends, acting like Michael is just around somewhere. Charlize, the Hollywood man-eater, freaks out, immediately catching on the joke. Man-eater was a term thrown around in Hollywood describing a drop-dead gorgeous woman who was unmarried or didn't say much about the subject and never let out the aura of niceness or politeness. When Charlize Theron returns to The Helen Show to talk about a film she starred in, Helen decides to surprise the Old Guard star with a visit from Michael B. Jordan. Here the two hug for a while and Helen trolls on them a little. When Michael B. Jordan comments on leaving, Charlize held onto him tightly and said the following words, "Can you take me with you?" Shia LaBeouf and Megan Fox. Following the production of the Transformer movie, Shia LaBeouf and Megan Fox have sparked a lot of fan interest. In this clip, during an interview, the Transformers movie co-stars are caught flirting with each other. During the interview, Shia shamelessly flirts with Megan. The two would go on to sing and say a few things about each other. Shia would also be asked whether he was afraid to sit next to a girl who eats men in her next movie. With a sneaky laugh, Shia would go on to drop some comments on how sexy it was. When asked about what he thought the first time they met each other, Shia said he honestly didn't think she was real, hinting at a possible long-time attraction to Megan. Things could only get better when the two were asked during the interview to show the viewers how they kiss in movies. From the looks of it, Shia was pretty down for this, and this video pretty much sums it up. Amy Adams and Robert De Niro. Amy Adams, the Sharp Objects alum, revealed on Jimmy Kimmel Live in November 2020 how she had a retroactive crush on Robert De Niro after seeing his older films for the first time, one of which was The Godfather and The Godfather Part 2. While appearing virtually on Monday night's episode of Jimmy Kimmel Live, 46-year-old show host said that her crush on Robert De Niro had been reignited after binging on a series of his films for the first time during the ongoing pandemic. "I've had a crush on him since the 70s, she said. I mean, not that I wouldn't have had a crush on him now, but I'm married." "Well, too bad, Amy." Nicki Minaj and Michael B. Jordan. At the People's Choice Award, after Nicki Minaj receives her award, she uses her award speech to hint at her crush. She's seen breathless as she offers her speech, giving a shout-out to her designer. She said the following, "Shout out to Donatella Versace, precisely for custom making this outfit for me, and shout out to Michael B. Jordan because he's going to be taking it off me tonight." You can imagine how insane the crowd went after that. Well, we do hope Michael B. Jordan got some. Jennifer Lawrence and Timothée Chalamet. The Hunger Games star Jennifer Lawrence, while 27 at the time, revealed her crush on the wake of February in the year 2018. Who was it, you ask? Well, it was none other than 22-year-old actor Timothée Chalamet. "I'm waiting for him to get a little bit older, she confessed to Entertainment Tonight, saying she was buttering up like a pig for slaughter and then, "I'm gonna swing right in as soon as he's like 30. He's old enough to say that, right? He's over 18? What if I was like, "He's hot," and he's 15? No, Jennifer, he's not 15, thank you very much. When E.T. asked Timothée to respond to Jennifer's comment on how talented and hot he is, Timothée had said Lawrence is a total legend, adding that she's an icon amongst young people. where it's tough to have a career at a young age, and she's done that and then some. What a speech. Anyway, things just might take a delightful turn for Jennifer because this year, Jennifer Lawrence will be starring in a little Netflix movie heading out on the platform. The movie features almost everyone who has earned some serious awards from Leonardo DiCaprio to Chris Evans, Ariana Grande, and you guessed it right, Timothée Chalamet. The movie trailer, Don't Look Up, has given quite a lot of gush over Jennifer and Timothy making out by a fire. It's hard to say that Jennifer didn't will things into fruition. Well, we can't but get excited about finally finding a movie that lives on their romantic longings. Or what do you guys think? Cheryl Coleman and Michael B. Jordan. On the Graham Norton show, when Cheryl Coleman finishes performing her song, Love Made Me Do It, she sits next to Michael B. Jordan, who appears enthralled by her. After a couple of talks back and forth with Michael B. Jordan in the dark, the music star does sneak a few flirty glances his way. Bruno Mars and Miranda Kerr. During this interview on Victoria's Secret fashion show, Bruno Mars gets interviewed by Miranda Curtis. Mars confessed that something had shot through his body after he commented on Miranda giving him Victoria's Secret wink. During the interview, Miranda compliments Bruno Mars on his dimple while Bruno pulls off his jacket saying he's hot. And it's all Miranda's fault. Keanu Reeves and Winona Ryder. Destination wedding stars Keanu Reeves and Winona Ryder give the audience something steamy to ponder over as they talk about their roles in the movie and how they had met. While they're at it, some pretty low-key flirting is firing up between the two. They would have gotten away with it quite alright, however the interviewer gets them to say how they really feel about each other. The interviewer had asked Winona Ryder a direct question. What makes him the best? Winona Ryder chuckled as she answered, her cheeks glowing. She said pretty much everything. He's one of my favorite people to work with, to be around, and yeah. Keanu would go on to admit feeling the same way about her. Emilia Clarke and Matt LeBlanc. On the Graham Norton show, Emilia Clarke, the Targaryen and mother of dragons, admits to having a crush. And sadly, it's not Jon Snow. It seems she has a taste for slightly older men. Do you think we're kidding? Having been teased by the show host, she blushes as she's seated next to her crush, Matt LeBlanc. Matt moves closer to her while she giggles, her cheeks going super red. He wraps an arm around her, the two having a silly, rebellious laugh. Later, during the interview, Emilia asks Matt if he would be able to ask her how she's doing. Thankfully, Matt LeBlanc is quite a gentleman. He says no. Haha, just kidding. He eventually does ask her how she's doing, and the mother of dragons cannot stop blushing. How sweet. Well guys, that's it on today's video. It's just amazing seeing these superstars getting to react like real everyday people. It's both priceless and sweet watching them react. We do hope you loved this video. Be sure to drop a thumbs up if you have. Also subscribe to the channel and click on the notification bell so you never miss any video when they go live. And also you can check on our other videos on this corner.